You don't need a project management title to get project management experience. Right now, I'm going to show you where to get that experience immediately. So ultimately, whether you're a college student or you're an experienced professional, there is a very strong chance that what you're doing right now has a lot of project management skill sets behind it. So I want to go through this with you. Firstly, as a college student, treat your current group assignments as projects. You're going to show how you led the team, not just the tasks that you did, but actually how you led the team and contributed to the success. You want to also demonstrate how did you plan out tasks with the team? How did you hold your classmates accountable? It's not just the fact that, you may have situations where people know what to do, but did they actually get them done? And how did you lead them to get those tasks done? Next, how did you manage conflict? Of course, with every project, there may be interpersonal conflicts. So you have to think about how you manage the conflicts in those projects that you worked on in school. And then finally, what tools did you use? Were there any specific technological tools that you used, or any tools that are within the context of the jobs that you're searching for? If you use those types of tools, you should definitely think about that here. And as you go through your college career, continue to volunteer for other types of projects. You can volunteer through charities, either outside of your school or within your school. You can do event planning because event planning in itself is a project. Also, there's a US based organization called the Taproot Foundation. And here I've done volunteer work, and it's worth checking out this foundation if you're located here in the United States and see what they do. So, if you're a college student, think right now, shift your mindset from the student to a project manager and start listing out how you do things within a project framework. Now, if you're an experienced professional, talk to your current management about volunteering to manage projects. Is there something that you can take off their hands? If there's not a formal project that you can work on right now, maybe your manager has a project that they can have you work on, and it's a particular item that can be a special project between you and your manager. So you want to investigate that there. Now, is there a process that you strongly feel can be improved? There could be a process where, if you were in charge, that process could actually be better. Talk to your manager about it. Maybe there's a project that you can do to improve a process or introduce a new technology. And in your current role, do the activities that project managers do. And what I mean by this is that you want to take a look at project manager job descriptions outside of your company or even within your company. And you want to take a look at the responsibilities of those roles. Make sure that you're doing those types of roles in your current job because you don't want to go into a new project management job without having that type of experience. And then here in your everyday work, practice these roles. Like you want to practice the role of a project manager. Again, like the college student, shift your mindset. Now you're a project manager and you're applying project management methodologies to your everyday work and see how you can translate that into project management work. So then, similar to the college student, you can volunteer for projects within your organization. Maybe your organization works with a charity. And then within the projects you work on here as a professional, also like the college student, note how you work through these parameters previously discussed and how you led your team to success. So leverage these same parameters here. So whether you're a college student or an experienced professional, take a moment to think about how your current activities are already project management related and how you can apply that to a project management career. This way, you can immediately start applying for project management roles instead of waiting until you get formal project management experience.